and welcome to another English pronunciation lesson with a tongue twister. Today's tongue twister is Betty Botter bought some butter. Lots of words beginning with B, lots of words that sound the same. First, let's learn some vocabulary. Betty Botter is a name. So Betty Botter is the girl or woman in the story. Let's say this is Betty Botter. Butter. This is butter. I spread butter on my bread. Bitter. Bitter means a bad taste. If we say the butter is bitter, it means that butter is bitter. It tastes bad. Batter is this. This is batter. So we have words that sound similar: butter, bitter and batter. In this tongue twister, there is also the word bit, a bit of butter. A bit means a small amount. So a bit of butter is a small amount of butter. Here is a bit of butter. Let's start. First, I will say the whole tongue twister. Then I will say one sentence at a time and leave time for you to copy me. Let's go. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said, "This butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better." So she bought a bit of butter better than the bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. In the last part, we use the word twas. Twas. That is a short version of it was. It sounds a little bit old-fashioned. You wouldn't say it in conversation, but you may hear it in poems or stories. Let's practice together. I will say a line, then you repeat it. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said, "This butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better." So she bought a bit of butter better than the bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Now, can we say it faster? Let's try. I will put up all the words on the screen here. You can try to read as I'm saying it and see how many mistakes I make. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better. So she bought a bit of butter better than the bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So it was better. Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. How was that? Try it. Pause the video, try to read it as fast as you can, and let me know in the comments how difficult it was. If you like tongue twisters, I have another tongue twister video. I'll put it up here for you to try now. Let me know which one was more difficult. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.